Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us. What a busy Wednesday it's been. Hump Day, here we are, and it's the final show. Do you know what? No word of a lie, one of my favourite shows of the week this. I think if you talk about favourite shows, I love Friday Night Live, obvs. I also love a launch and a cartload, but Beautiful Beginnings is right up there for me, certainly in the top 5 of my favourite shows because, you know, we get to go a nice sort of steady pace. We get to go back to basics with, you know, demonstrations and questions and any requests that you have. I always say that this show is that sort of safe space. If you're a newbie crafter and you worry in other shows about putting your hand up and asking a question, this is the show where you needn't worry. I mean, you should never worry in any of the shows, but this is the show where we can strip things right back. If you've got that, what you would term it as a silly question, you can ask it in this show because that's what we're here to do. We're here to make it nice and easy for you. We are here to give you the inspiration and we're here to answer those questions. And it may well be actually that you're fairly experienced with crafting, but you see something in this show that you haven't seen for a while. It's all about refreshing and kind of revivifying that love of craft. With that in mind, we have got some fantastic demos coming up in this show, and we will be heading over to Essentials Corner a little bit later on. And Jan is on the socials again. She's just reminded me actually on the socials what a brilliant selection of questions we had last week. We had loads of questions actually. I think we went over to the corner with about 15 questions, and then as we were getting through them, more came in. So the pressure is on you tonight to get the questions in, please. The earlier you can, the better, and then we can compile them, and the order that they come in, I will ask them, all right? So if you've got a burning question you need to have answered, the earlier you get in, the better. I think, and Jan will correct me if I'm wrong, it was about 15 questions that we had, and then we had more when we got in Essentials Corner. So any crafting conundrums, if you're stuck on what glue to use, excuse the pun, if you're not sure about pens, if you're not sure about, I don't know, you've got something wrong with your stamping, die cutting, whatever it is, please ask that question. And you can also, this evening, ask any personal questions, not too personal though, you know, any personal questions to the newest member of the team who has been, well, creating a bit of a crafty storm today. We're delighted to say that the wonderful Jak Heath is now part of Crafters TV. How are you, Jak? You've had a good day?
I'm really good. I've had a really good day. Been made very welcome. Yeah, I think it's because I brought cake. Everyone loves us.
Well, we did a little Facebook Live on my page during the break, and I did say that, you know, if Jak keeps coming in, bringing cake, very quickly she will become my absolute fave. Is it cake next time you're in, or is it just for the first time?
Just the first time.
Just the first.
Otherwise the girls will be kicking me ankles.
Yeah.
They will.
No. Sheila, yeah, actually that is fair enough actually. Sheila, who's not the new girl now, has done a few Greg's runs. She's got a bit of Greg's and brought some bits back. The two Debbies, nah. But it's lovely to have you here. As I say, you've had a busy day. You've obviously done the 2 shows, done a pre-record as well. Just for people, again, you're probably sick of talking about yourself, but for people who've just meeting you for the first time, you've been crafting for a little while, Jak, haven't you?
Yeah, just a little tad. Basically, since I could hold a pair of scissors, I've been crafting. Went professional crafting, which wasn't a thing back then, but it was quite exciting about 20 years ago. And continued crafty journey. Even when I left the industry, I still continued a crafty journey. I did balloon things, party shop things, florist, laser cutting I did, and then, yeah, it comes round in circles, doesn't it? And then I got a lovely message off Ben, and here we are.
When you say Agent Ben, maybe that's a new thing. When you say you work with balloons, because I obviously did kids' parties back in the day.
No, I didn't do that.
Not balloon modelling.
No, proper balloon arches and towers and bits and pieces like that. Yeah, I couldn't do a poodle.
I did parties for a while, but one of the many things that I do to a very average standard, and I used to finish off the kids' party. Yeah, children's entertainer. If you've got any kids, I would say for about 3 to 7, that sort of age group, I'm still available for parties. What was my name?
Magoo.
I don't know what. I don't think I had a name. I think it was just me. I think it was. Oh, Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben. And I used to make a balloon animal for each of the kids at the end of the show, and I always used to say to them, you can have any animal that you want, as long as it looks like a dog. That was it. I could do dogs, swords as well, and snakes. There you go. There you go. That's a snake. So yeah. On the show tonight, you've got Mr. Ben.
Yeah. You have to be an age for that.
Yeah, you do.
You do. You have to be an age.
70s, I think.
Yeah,
probably,
it was.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Are there any reviews out there, I wonder? I don't know. Yeah, the yellow pages. You've got 3 demos tonight, haven't you, for us?
I have, if we can get through them all. Some of them's a little bit longer than others, but yeah, we'll try.
Okay. Well, as I say, questions please for Jak, anything craft related, anything you'd like to find out about Jak, and of course send your messages to welcome Jak to Crafters TV. Jan's on the socials taking care of things. Jan, let me know as we go how many questions we've got, whether I need to keep badgering people to send them in. Trudy's on the show saying good afternoon. Melanie Bronoff says good morning. And hello to Hilary and Holly Collie. Hello and a woof to you guys. Zoe Carver joins us with Brian in a soggy West Sussex. And Alison Mason says, hi, Ben and Jak. It's 5 o'clock already. Where does the day go? You know, it's flown over today, isn't it? Beth Malone joins us. Kirsty D's in Thornaby. Warm and humid there. And Pat Demarest joins us as well, saying hello again. Ben, Jak, Jan, and everyone from an overcast and cool New Jersey. Got Double J in the gallery, making it pay. Johnny and Jamie. Old Father Craft, as we like to call him. Doreen says hello. Shirley Nugent says hello. And we have 1 question so far, which is good. 6 minutes into the show. We have 1. We need at least 14 more, please. Right, celebrate the good times. So all individuals, we are going to go through them. No, you call them out, Johnny, and I'll follow you. So these are all available as individuals. Details will come up on the screen for you. Because obviously we've got the new warehouses, 3, haven't we, in the US, Illinois, New Jersey, California, and all of the goodies are going to be starting to be shipped from the 12th of September, which is very, very exciting indeed. So first of all, celebrate the good times. These are all about allowing you to be able to create cards for all of those celebratory moments. So this one, straight away, you're looking at that, all those fancy cool dies, and you're thinking, yeah, great for a new home. And what's so lovely about these as well is you'll see as we go through them, the dies are a really good size for running through those smaller machines. So if you have got a MIDI, if you have got a Gemini Mini, these are going to work. And brilliantly sized as well for using up the cardstock in that gubbins box, which we know that everybody's got. You know, those bits of cardstock and paper that you don't want to throw away and you think, oh, I'll use that one day. These are the kind of size dies that you use that for. £5.11 if you're platinum in the UK. $6.37 is the price on that one. Next up, now, I've got fond feelings for this particular set, the graduation cap and scroll. Do you remember the breakfast show that I did, that short-lived show? I really enjoyed that back in the day. What was it called? Was it called Ben's Big Breakfast Show? Ben's Big Breakfast Show. Yeah, and there was one that, hey, you never know, never say never, might be back. There was one particular show where we were a bit short of time and Producer George says, oh, why don't you do a demo? What? What, off the cuff? If I do, am I after having prepped right to the nth degree? Actually, off the cuff, practiced, made a card with this. Couldn't go too far wrong. It was a 10-minute timer, did a bit of matting and layering. Yeah, he put a clock on me as well, 10 minutes. Matt and layered it I did. And then what he did is I cut this out of some cardstock and I made a nice graduation card. $4.47 or $5.73 is the price on that. What happened was, right, next, you've got the airplane. This is super cute, actually, this one. So for people maybe going travelling, maybe they're going on a holiday of a lifetime, maybe like moving off to another country. Maybe they're leaving Blighty and moving to, I don't know, Poland or somewhere, or Spain. $3.83 for that set. You've got everything to build up the plane. That there, it's hard to see, but it's the little whooshes. It's a little whoosh off the back of the. Can you see that? I can't see. Can you see it? If you can see it, that's good. I can't see it. And you've got the cloud there as well. $3.83 or $5.09 is the price on that one. Next up. Well, that's not very helpful. He's just gone, you did it. Which one's that? Ah, no, wrong. It's the stamps. So you did it is all of the stamps. Again, think of all of the different ways that you can use these. So make a wish. I mean, that could be for anything. Bon voyage. We're going travelling. Missing you already. Somebody who's potentially left a job or moving on to pastures new. Sorry you're leaving. Cheers to you. Let's go to the overhead. Oh, you didn't do it. Oh, I thought that's what you were doing. No, I thought that's what you were doing it. Good luck. You passed. Congratulations. And from the overhead, let's go to the close. Oh, I'm quicker than he is now. I'm quicker than he is. Sorry you're leaving. Reach for the sky. Let's celebrate. You did it. All of the sentiments that you'll need to pop with these amazing dies. Then we've got your bunting. Lots of different sizes of bunting. Lots of different shapes in there as well. We've got dies out there. It came with the mini sentiments with the really small little alphabet. So you can probably like make up your own bunting, spell out somebody's name, spell out an occasion. You'll have stamps as well that you'll be able to use with these. 5.11 or 6.37 for those. You've then got build your own trophy. Johnny's little boy's won a few trophies recently with his football team. 4 tournaments out of 5 they've won. Seen a few pictures on Instagram of his little boy with all the trophies. So that's a really cool little set to have. £5.11, $6.37. And then last but by no means least, look at that. Ability for you to be able to build up your own medal, or could be a little stopwatch or a pocket watch you could use that for as well. So lots of different options. Again, that one is £5.11 or $6.37 if you're a platinum member. All of those available individually. Let's have a look at some of these with Jak. Just a really fun set, Jak, isn't it? I think the stamps are a great set to go for, and then maybe pick or choose some of the die sets, because you're going to be using these a lot, I think.
I think bobbing in and out of these, using all of your scraps up, it's going to be perfect, and you're going to find so many uses for them. Love this, little shaker cards, things like that. Just the sentiments alone, you've got that for, definitely with these, with the bunting, you know, and we've even got a...
Yeah, that's cute.
Let me just, there we go, and the little, isn't that lovely? Absolutely lovely.
Love it.
And, you know, it's using those scraps up. I know people at home will have loads and loads of scraps, because I do.
Yeah. And
you think, I'll keep that just in case. In case never comes, use these, it will come. You know,
absolutely,
and you're going to put them all to good use.
Oh,
look
that's
at that.
cute.
Look at that. Isn't that fabulous?
Yeah, I love it.
Little box one, being able to close it flat as well.
All the medals.
Absolutely. Yeah, unless you're in the Great North Run.
Yeah, that was quite funny, wasn't it?
But you know what? They're going to become collector's pieces.
Well, in a few years' time. Wowee.
Look at that.
Oh, it's a little village.
Ah, wow.
That's
lovely.
very clever.
Yeah. And there's so many different things that you can get it for. You know, you can make a shed out of this. You could make a man's garden, make a shed out of it. There's lots you're going to find useful. A little aeroplane there. You're just going to have fun. And they're a nice size, and I believe best part of them will go through the Gemini Mini.
Yeah, they will. Absolutely. So whatever size your machine is, you are good to go.
You are.
Hello to Michael, who's joined us. Melanie Bronob, Julie Thorpe in Stonehouse, Gloucestershire. Eleanor Monosmith says hello from Rochester, Minnesota. Hello, Eleanor. I think that's the first time I've read your name, and I think that's the first time I've mentioned Rochester in Minnesota, because we've got Rochester here, haven't we, of course. Good morning, Michelle, and it's for you. Penelope says, I've started it now. Please bring back Ben's breakfast show. We loved it. Thank you. If you loved it, then just message in, yeah? I loved it. Tracy says, good evening, Jan, Ben, and welcome back to Jak. Right, what are you going to make for us?
I thought I would make a little one with the little aeroplane.
Cute.
It doesn't have to be bon voyage, you know, it could be retirement, it could be somebody who likes holidaying a lot, you know, lots of...
It could be for Debbie Fisher.
Debbie Fisher, I heard that. But I think the bunting's versatile for everything.
Absolutely.
You know, you can always stick a little bit of bunting onto anything. Yeah. And we'll probably use some of the stamps as well. Now, I thought what I would do is I would do a background with, I think we've got some of these inks on. The ink, the Duet ink pad. So I'm going to go for the Neptune one, because I want a sky.
Okay.
And I've already done one, if I'm honest, but I'll show you what I've done with it. So basically, popping a little bit ink onto your pad. Give it
These
a
are the ones that release that secondary colour.
They do.
Yeah.
And then just taking a piece of white cardstock and just smooching it.
Oh, a little smooch.
You know, a little smooch.
Yeah.
And then put that to one side and let it dry. You could, if you wanted to, although there's a cloud set in the die set, you could go in and just take a bit off the clouds.
Ah, that's cool, yeah.
So while it was still wet, you could take a little bit off, but I quite like the clouds that's in there.
Yeah.
So I'll pop that to one side.
Are you a big, well, you obviously are, because it's the second time we've sort of seen you do this sort of style today. You're a big fan of making your own backgrounds with inks, Jak?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it gives a bit more craft back to you.
Yeah.
And it's exciting to see what it does.
Yeah, because it's unique, isn't it?
Yeah,
Every time.
absolutely. I don't know where I've put mine. I think it's underneath here. There, I've got a dry one. So not as bright, but it's there. So then we're going to use all of our bits and pieces. And I've got a selection of, you know what I said about using scraps?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because
Wow.
we get loads of scraps. It's just what, as a crafter, that's what you do. And you don't throw them away. You would never throw those away. Bentley, something you could use them for. So this is what you're going to use them for.
Do you genuinely at home, though, have scraps that small? You'll have to let me know in the comments.
The will, honestly.
That small.
I can guarantee the will, because
Yeah.
we all do it. So, I think we'll start with the bunting. That was posh for me, wasn't it? Bunting.
Start with the bunting.
Start with the bunting.
Very, very posh. Oh, yes, you mentioned earlier on you had elocution lessons.
That was so funny. My dad used to say, oh, that money down the drain.
Were you born in Seaham?
Yes,
Oh, so you're Seaham born and bred?
yes, absolutely. So my dad worked in the mine.
Yeah.
He was a blacksmith. And yeah, so all my life. So you can't go very far down the road without someone knowing who you are.
Yeah, oh, yeah. go out to do some shopping, you end up meeting
And if you
20
break
people.
your leg at one end of the road, you could be hospitalised in the other end of the road. The Chinese whispers go around, you know. However, everybody looks out for each other, which
That's
is nice.
a nice thing.
That's
It's
a
not
village
a
life.
town, is it, Seaham? It's quite a small place.
No, it's a small village really, but that's village life, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what happens in small villages.
Yeah.
So I'm going to add a little bit, because I know these are going to slip. So I'm just going to add a little bit of tape just to stop them slipping over. One at a time. Because the last thing that you want to happen is your die to cross over each other, because you're going to knock the cutting edge off if that happens. So you want to make sure that you've, you know, when you're using a few dies at once,
Yeah.
that's not going to happen.
Whiz 'em through your mini.
Whizzing through.
Hi, Jeffrey's joined us. Tracy has joined us on YouTube. Jeffrey, as I say, and Alison Mason. My son, also called Ben, just started a new job, and his colleagues bought him a massive pizza-sized ice cookie to wish him good luck. And Kim just said, tons of scraps that size I've got. Scraps first on any project, says Kim. So there you go, it is true.
It is, and you look at something and, you know, you pay good money for your card and your paper and you think, oh, I couldn't possibly throw that away. So all of those scraps, start and use them. These are perfect. And it's quite cute. I think the dies are quite cute as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to have some white, and I'm going to do...
The kind of dies that you want to make sure that you sort of store away after you've used them, because they might get lost in your cardstock and paper, mightn't they?
Absolutely. So what's good about the dies here is they all come on a sticky.
Yeah.
You can use magnetics, you know, you can use a magnet sheet, but this sticky stays sticky for a long time. So if you haven't got the magnetic sheet, you're going to be able to put them back.
Yeah.
And the packaging here is fantastic. So the packaging is really sturdy. So just put it back into your packaging and keep it all in your packaging.
Yeah.
There we go. So we're going to use the little aeroplane now, which I think is just cute as. So again, I'm going to tape this lot down because I want the aeroplane in white, but I also want a few little clouds.
Oh, yeah.
Happy little clouds.
You've had a holiday this year, Jak? Have you been away anywhere? Or?
No, and my husband's decided that he doesn't want to go abroad anymore.
Oh. Is that a decision that sits well with you or not?
It does, because every time we've gone abroad, I've ended up in bed for 3 days when we've come back. I've picked up everyone's germs off the airplane.
Oh, no.
So maybe, and because the UK is so beautiful anyway,
Yeah.
and we're getting nice hot weather now,
Mm.
so we're just going to have holidays here. And we've had some beautiful holidays here, to be fair. You know, yeah.
Have you been down to my manor down in Devon? You been down there?
No.
Oh.
Well, I have as a child.
Yeah.
But I really, really fancy Cornwall.
Oh, Cornwall. Bit further.
Yeah.
Long
really.
way from here.
Well, we could do it you could do it in 2, couldn't you? You could have
Yeah.
a stop halfway. And
Yeah.
because there's no direct route sort of thing, is there? You know, to get a train or anything like that.
Not
so
really.
it is a case of driving.
I would say just go as far as Devon. You don't need to go as far as Cornwall.
Do I not?
All the good stuff's in Devon.
Is it? Right, that's fine then. That's fine. And then I'm going to have, these are gorgeous. Oh, that's what I'm going to do, as a thought.
Woolacombe is North Devon. Woolacombe's lovely. Woolacombe Sands. There's some lovely hotel right on the front there as well. Bude, yeah, North Devon. Woolacombe has got the second hardest park run in the whole of the country as well, running through the dunes.
Right. There we go.
Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Nobody cares, do they, really, about park
There
runs?
we go.
No. The hardest park run in the UK is in Great Yarmouth. Right, moving on.
So the little...
Any park run questions you've got, we'll add them to the list that we've got building. We've already got 3 for later on. We need some more. Thank you.
The little aeroplane.
Yeah.
You've got options here. So can you see where the windows are?
Oh, yeah.
Now you can either cut them out. They're very small. You can either cut them out of the piece, or you can paper piece behind the aeroplane. So I'm going to choose to paper piece behind the aeroplane because I would lose all of those little pieces. So by using a little bit of tape again, where have I got it? And just holding that in place so it doesn't move. I want it pretty much lined up. So using a bit of tape and putting that on, which makes sense to me, but probably is nobody else. And then we have lots of little things like wings. There's the front glass that goes on there as well.
The vapour trail.
I'm just going to pop them on.
Carry on to Cornwall, says Alex. It's my favourite place in the world. There are some nice beaches down there, to be fair.
I do quite. That's what's probably drawn me.
St Ives is amazing.
So I can vaguely remember going as a child, and which is the one that's got is it an amphitheatre outside? Is that Cornwall?
Amphitheatre outside. Is it the Lizard?
Like an. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but I can remember going.
Penzance.
So
The Minack Theatre.
And I can vaguely remember going in the smallest church, which is, I think, is that way on.
Do you know, actually, I've just realised, have you seen the movie Fisherman's Friends? The true story of the... So the Minack Theatre is where they perform one of their songs in the movie.
Yeah, really good there. Absolutely. Good film, that.
Oh, the smallest church is in Perranporth.
This is like, it's yeah, there we go. So I can remember going in that. So you'd only get one person in at a time.
Seriously?
Yeah, and you walk through it. And then the next person can go through.
No way.
Yeah. So I can, sort of in the back of my mind, I can remember doing that as a child with my parents.
Yeah.
And I think they've got a miniature village there as well. That's a memory I've got in my head somewhere.
So there's a miniature village in Torquay in Babbacombe.
Right.
I don't know if maybe there is one in Cornwall.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm certain.
Paul Perro model village, I've just been told.
There we go.
Wow.
It's all coming back.
Yeah.
Memories. I set you off earlier on with Old Bamboo, didn't I?
You did set me off with that. The story that you told me then was hilarious as well.
I'll tell you at home, my husband tried to do this craze that's going on called the airwalk.
Have you heard of this, Johnny? Oh, I've not seen this.
So it looks easy.
Yeah.
And I've got to admit, did I have a go when I was on my own? Of course I did. Did I manage it? No. But I had a go. And my husband had a go the other morning after breakfast. And he suddenly got up and decided to do this airwalk. And he ended up in a heap on the floor. And I laughed, but actually he pulled a muscle in his leg.
Which obviously made it even funnier.
Of course it did. And I thought he had cramp. And so, of course, I thought it was hilarious. And he says, no, I think I've popped something.
Oh, no.
which made us even laugh even more, bless him. So, yes, so then he said to us the other day, he said, I've been watching. He says, and I've been watching and there's a tutorial out there. And I thought, wow, you know, is he going to do it again? So he says, but I don't think the house is the place to do it. I think you need a bigger space. So I've got visions. He works at the docks. So I've got visions of him going along the quayside trying to walk.
Might be worth another trip to see him to go and see that. See him and see him.
Now, I'm going to use, I love this. It's like a little dotty, it's a little dotty whoosh.
Whoosh.
That you get at the back of the aeroplane.
The vapor trail.
It is, a little whoosh. That's what I said, little whoosh. So let's have a look. Yeah, and I'm going to use the big one for this one, just because I want to put it in quite a larger card. And we need that to come through, and somebody's stolen, there they are. They've disappeared.
Go north, Jak, says to Hilary. Scotland is the best place in the world.
Oh, Scotland's beautiful. We often visit Scotland. Yeah, beautiful place.
Michael says, when we go to Cornwall from Doncaster, we always stop halfway in Gloucester Quays. It's brilliant.
Oh, right. I haven't heard of Gloucester Quays.
No, I haven't actually heard of Gloucester, not Gloucester Quays.
Like a busman's holiday for my husband.
What, Gloucester? Oh, yes, on the Quays. Hi to Angel, who says, hello everyone, welcome to Jak. This is my first time seeing you and look forward to getting to know you and your style of creativity. Jackie says, my favourite vacay spot so far is Hawaii, but my bucket list includes swimming in the Mediterranean.
Oh, there we go. Fabulous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I do like a swim. So you can probably see it on the back here, which is the best part. There we go, you can see that. So it gives you this whoosh.
Yeah.
It might not be as obvious. No, you can still see it with the whoosh. We've got lots of little pieces of paper off our cutting mats, but it doesn't matter. And then we're going to
that's cool.
offer that up like so.
Yep.
I love doing stuff like this because not only does it use all your scraps, it gets your mind working.
Yeah.
You know, and you think, what else can I do? Where can I take it? And then we're going to start and build all of these up.
I feel like it's the kind of kit as well that you could get the little ones to help you with. You know, if you've got a mini and that.
Oh, they would love it.
Kids and the grandkids.
Absolutely love it. So I want a little piece of card to go behind that.
Yeah.
Like so. If I turn that over,
right, there's your windows.
and put the blue. So you've got your windows then.
Yeah.
I think that makes more sense in my head than trying to find those little dots.
Yes, good hack.
Yeah. So I'm going to struggle to get all these bits off my desk, but we'll try.
4 questions so far. It's not bad considering it's 5:30. So more questions, please.
Good.
Crafty conundrums, anything you want to ask Jak?
I know it'll be tea time for some, won't it?
Tea time?
Tea time.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alison says, Polperro, my favourite lovely village, there was a pub called the Three Pilchards. Dad took a photo of me, my mum and my sister underneath the sign. We had no idea until the photos were done.
Brilliant. That's good.
Hi to Karen, afternoon Ben, Jak and all. Jak, I live just along the road from you.
Right.
In Houghton.
Horton.
Horton?
If you're from round here, it's Horton. Horton
Horton.
Spring.
Horton.
Horton.
And I love Cornwall, a place called, I can never say this right, is it Coverack?
Oh, I don't know. I think I fell in love with it because of Poldark.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Both.
Oh,
Johnny's saying the scenery, or I said both.
Well, yeah. Didn't even need to finish the sentence.
Yeah, I did. I think the landscape is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Hi also to Colleen, who says, hi to Ben and Jak. My favourite place is Italy and Ireland, but here in the States, Cape Cod.
Oh.
Massachusetts.
Nice. That's not going to stick. Let me just take my dotty one, because he's sticking to my fingers, but not the card. That's it.
Have you got a favourite type of glue that you normally use at home, or do you have a mixture?
I do like the tacky glue.
Tacky, yeah.
I do like a tacky glue, but you've got to have time with that. But the dotty tape.
Tapes, yeah, tape pen.
Dotty tape pen is great.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing die cuts. You know, it just allows you to, it allows you to get on with it. Put everything down easily. Right, where am I at? So I've got everything bar the little tail, and I think we'll use a bit of precision glue for that.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's like you will need like either a dotty tape pen with these, or if you can get the precision tip applicators. Are they still on the web, Johnny, do we know, those precision tip bottles? They're useful to have if we do have them.
They're very useful to have. And I've got to find the really little one now. And I've lost, oh, he's there.
Oh, so
He'd
they're
lost
not out
it.
of stock at the minute, but we are going to be getting lots of core product back in stock very soon. If you want a tape pen as well, by the way, the dotty variety, there you go, individual tape pen back in stock there, $3.99, $6.39.
So if I'm honest, I would have liked to have had this a little more blue.
Yeah.
So at home you can do it, you know, when you've got more time, you can do it a bit bluer than what I've done it. Yeah, that'll do me nicely. And then we'll pop that on.
We've got the picky up, pokey down tools as well, haven't we, which would be useful with these little bits.
Haven't got one, Ben. I must get one.
one.
No, I must get one though. And I couldn't see it here because I did look.
Oh, there was one that side.
But there is a great big stash here, isn't there? So that's probably why I didn't quite see it.
Can we have a look? See if I can see it.
We'll be fine. We'll be good.
I want to have a look now.
You're going to have a look?
I will, yeah. I'm sure there was one over here.
What's that?
Stuff goes walkie sometimes, you know, though.
I know that we used one the other day and I thought, oh, that's handy. Yeah, I did think it was handy. It's not there, is it? I think because there's that many tools over here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't see the wood for the trees.
Oh, we've got loads of blending
Tools.
stumps over here. Oh, there you go.
Have you found it? Oh, well done. See? So just by, you know, building it up, using bits and pieces, and then what I've done, I've got this banner, and ooh, I think we might have to move that one a little bit. And I know people like to use different things, but I do like a bit of glue gel as well.
Oh, yeah.
I don't tend to use the tool, I tend to use my pokey tool.
Oh,
Not
just
sure.
sort of scrape a bit off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the other guys tend to do as well, because you
Yeah.
get the syringe with that glue, don't you? And
Yes, you do.
the extra nozzles.
So pop that down, and then, oh, yeah, I do like using a pokey tool for that. And then we're just going to go and put our little banner across.
Hi to Julie who's joined us. She says, I've been to Crediton, that's Devon. Gloucester Quays is a shopping mall. And Alex says, living in Birmingham, I'm nowhere near the sea. So during the pandemic, I used to watch Poldark to get my sea/Cornwall fix.
Absolutely.
Did they remake that? I want to say like Poldark wasn't that like 80s/90s?
Yes,
TV
and
show?
then they remade it.
Oh, they did. Oh, with Matey. He always had his top off.
Yes, that was him.
Aidan.
I don't know who you mean.
Just you've heard. Yeah.
Do you know, yeah.
Yes. Is he called Aidan Turner, I want to say?
Not a clue.
Not a clue. Jack's got a bit coy all of a sudden over there.
Do you know, it was funny because my husband used to put it on for us and then he went to bed. He did. He would say, right, I'll be off to bed. You can watch your Poldark.
Oh yeah, seen a picture of him there. Scantily clad.
Yeah, it has to be done. Yeah, he had a body, didn't he?
Well.
Yeah. So just doing something simple, and I wished I had used the darker one, which was and that would have probably stood out a bit more. But you can play about with that because the ink pads are quite good.
That is brilliant. A really fun set, and remember that is just like one set on its own. The aeroplane, you've got all the others, like if you want that trophy, you know, if you want the bunting, of course, that's a set on its own. You've got the house, you've got the medal, the graduation cap with the scroll. So it is all about celebrating those good times. Have a look on the shop of the day to see all of those individuals. Again, this is the glue tape pen if you want that. I think it will come in handy for a set like this because some of the die cuts will be quite small. $3.99 or $6.39. Alex says Aidan Turner, yes, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hi to all of you joining in. Remember, we've got 4 questions for Essentials Corner in around about an hour's time. We need some more, please. We need some more. I've just been told we can't sit down with 4 questions. We need minimum 10.
We'll make our own up, Ben.
Yeah, oh yeah. I never thought
Ones that I know the answer to.
Yeah. Good idea. But keep those questions coming through and we'll answer them. Any crafty conundrums. And I say, it's a great opportunity for you to get to know Jak better as well. Because we've done Essentials Corners previously where you've asked questions of the other guys. So yeah, let's ask those questions. Get to know Jak. We'll do it as like a getting to know you kind of thing. Just wanted to quickly show you as well the Colour Bloom ink pad. So we've got all of these available individually. So these are all the same price. So we'll just scroll through the different details on the screen. But these are the ones that we launched after the original Colour Blooms. But so basically, you've got 1 ink pad, 2 colours, but these are also going to give you the shimmer as well. So you've got that beautiful shimmer finish to each of these. You lay your first colour down, and then with the addition of your water, whether you're spritzing, whether you're painting over the top of it, you'll draw out that second colour, and you'll get that beautiful shimmer as well. So all 6 colours you've got here available as individual items: Mountain Meadow, Midnight Rose, Fruit Pie, Neptune, Sun Goddess, and Arctic Flower. Obviously, we've done these in bundles previously, but it may well be that this is your opportunity now to think, well, actually, I want to give these a go. Never used them before. Pick your favourite colour, jump in and grab that. £6.07 or $7.59. Rhonda's just said there was only one reason why I watched Poldark. The scenery. Storyline. Oh, is that what it was, Johnny? Yeah, that's what it was. We have 5 questions now. Come on,
Yay!
keep going. Get the questions in. We're going to have a short break. So any questions you want to fire our way in Essentials Corner, as I say, coming up just the other side of 6:30. Get those questions in. And this is also a good opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out. I believe we're going to come back in about 4 minutes' time with some embossing folders. So we'll see you then.
Hi there, my name's Cooper. I'm also known as Cooperman by my friends on Crafters TV. I love Crafters Companion, even though my mummy spends more money on their products than my treats and toys. But she spends so much time crafting in her craft room, which means I get loads of treats. So thank you, Crafters Companion. Woof woof. What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Hello everyone, Holly here again. I can't craft as I only have paws, but I thought you might like to see my favourite toy who keeps me company when my mummy is crafting. So here he is, Space Bear. He lives in space, but he comes to see me when mummy is in her craft room using her crafters goodies that she loves and seems to get delivered every day. Just saying. Anyway, here he is, my favourite toy, Space Bear. Thanks again everybody, bye!
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi, this is Alison Mason and I'm in my favourite place, my craft room with a view. Why do I love Crafters TV? Many reasons. Lots of inspiration, incredible demos, fabulous products and tools that have certainly helped to improve my crafty skills. It's also great to interact with other crafters on the socials and also with the team. It's like being part of one big family. Keep up the good work. Thanks guys.
Welcome back everybody. Thank you for checking out during that little break, and also thank you for the questions. I'm very excited. We have 10 questions, which is the minimum amount apparently that we needed to get over to Essentials Corner, so we'll be doing that. Any more questions, please fire them in. Craft related. If you want to ask Jak about herself, we're happy for those questions as well. That's coming up in just a little while. Going to move on and show you some embossing folders next. We've got a lovely selection of individual embossing folders for you here. So we'll just show you these, and then Jak's got some finished samples. The first one we've got is one of the partial 3D embossing folders that we brought you back along. And these are brilliant because I think this came from feedback, I believe, from a lot of people saying that they loved embossing folders, but then they never quite knew where to stick the sentiment. So we concepted the idea of giving you these embossing folders where you've got that beautiful 3D emboss. So this one here is called the Sparkling Snowflakes, but then we've left you room to be able to, you know, get creative, pop in a little sentiment, add a little extra to your project. They're 6x4 in size, all 3D, and this one, of course, is that beautiful snowflake theme. £4.07 or $5.43. You've then got the Swirling Waves. This one actually came with the duet colour blooms with shimmer, actually the ones that we just shown you. So these folders launched then. This actually shows off that shimmer really nicely. 6x4, again, 3D emboss. Maybe you're making a card for someone who's heading down to Cornwall. We're going to check out the surf down there.
That reminds me of the sky as well. So blowing. You know, the wind blowing in the sky.
Yeah.
So that could definitely, you know.
Yeah, it could be actually.
Do both, definitely.
And it obviously works multiple ways.
Could be somebody's hair.
Could be somebody's hair. £4.07p, $5.43. Next, some festive baubles. Again, this is one of those partial 3D embossing folders. Probably that way is the way it would go. I'd say the bauble hanging in the right place. £4.07, $5.43. Hey? Yeah, because the bauble's hanging down, isn't it? See it, Johnny? Keep up, mate. Oh, dear. These producers. It is the right way, isn't it? Got me? Yeah. What's that? Oh, look at the shape and say what you see. I see a bauble. £4.07p, $5.43. This one's very nice. This, again, launched with the duet colour blooms with shimmer. That celestial map, isn't it, really? There was a big... a blood moon or something the other day, wasn't there? Did anyone actually see that?
There was a lot of pictures from our seafront.
Oh, was there?
Yeah. Yeah, it was lovely.
My mum got very excited. It was over the weekend. She just kept popping out of the house every 5 minutes, but I don't think she ever caught a picture of it. But this is beautiful. You know, you've got the moon and the stars there, and you've got a few of those little celestial... So I don't know which ones that they are. Is that the one, the Big Dipper, I think, maybe? But it's £4.07p, $5.43. And then lastly, this one is your, that way, Christmas bells, this is called. This is another one of the partial embossing folders, 3D, 6x4, £4.07p. I mean, that one, you could probably go that way as well, I think, couldn't you? Looks all right. £4.07p, $5.43. Pick and choose. Embossing folders, Jack, really, again, handy things to have in your craft. And I always think, like, we have creator card dies, and embossing folders are almost that as well, aren't they? They can be a card in themselves.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think just, you know, I don't want to say easy crafting because it isn't, because you can do so much more with it. But if you need to make a quick card, you can with an embossing folder.
Yeah.
And they're just getting better and better. You know, these 3D ones, the depth on them is just amazing. So you can see quite easy, beautiful. You know. Lovely, lovely to make cards with. And it just, I shouldn't say easy crafting because it isn't, because there is so many techniques that you can do with an embossing folder. So you could rub it right back, and if you did it on coloured card, you could rub it right back and get the white underneath it. You can add your gilding waxes, looks great. You can colour in like this, you know. So there's lots that you can do with it. Absolutely lots that you can do with it. I'm going to use this one. Okay. But I'm not going to colour it. Oh. I'm not going to colour it. I'm going to fussy cut into it.
Fussy cut into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use it normal and then fussy cut into it as well.
Excellent. Keep the questions coming through. We've got 12 now, which is brilliant. Could be a record. Might have to sit down in a minute. All of these folders, again, available for you on the shop today. And lots of other bits and pieces there as well. Right, so the festive bauble, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So I'm going to use mirror card, and I'm going to use gold and silver together. So I'm going to start off with the gold, and I'm going to have that as my background. Now, there's a few ways to do this. I need to check which way it's going. So that way is pushing into the card. Yeah. So I need it to go that way, so it pushes all the detail out into the card.
Gotcha. All
right. Now, I'm a novice with embossing folders, but I think we take the magnetic one out.
If it's a 3D, well, how many have you got there?
I've got 2. And the shim.
Yes.
So I use the shim as well?
I'm pretty sure.
Should we try it?
I never remember.
It's going.
It's gone through.
It's fine. No, it's left it out.
Oh, is it?
Can you see?
So it's the magnet. Oh! So
Who caught it?
so it's the magnetic, isn't it? Instead of the plastic, instead of one of the white
so
plates.
you take plastic,
magnetic,
and that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that. That's happened once before. Who did that happen with before?
Brilliant.
Oh, dear.
So I'm using the plastic one, the frosted one, a magnetic one. I'm not using the other plate.
Okay.
On your heads be it. Who's catching?
That flew quite quick. That's gone through.
That's gone through.
Yay.
I'll put that one out the way. So it's
remember
the
that one for next time.
Frosted, magnetic, and normal. And hopefully.
Is that? Oh yeah. Come on.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, do you know, it's just stunning,
look at that.
It's stunning when it's done in the mirror. Absolutely beautiful.
That looks amazing.
So that one's in the gold. So I'm going to pop that to one side, and I'm going to do it again in silver. And let's see if it can. Tell you, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, exactly.
Thankfully, nobody was in that side of the room, and it didn't hit anyone.
And you won't be the first, and you won't be the last to do that either. We should take more notes, really, shouldn't we? How many times have we watched shows with the experts doing all these different combinations? That's why I use the MIDI, because I know the just use the folder.
So can I just say it's different in the one that I use?
Oh, is it?
Because I use the old one.
Oh, okay.
And it's different. So yeah, that was fun. You learn something new every day. Oh, every day's a learning day.
Always a school day, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So from there, there's a couple of options again. So I don't know if you can catch that one. I've actually, can you see it's a lot more white than that one?
Yeah.
So that was just sanding that one back. I've sanded that one back a bit. But what I thought would be fun is to cut some of the elements out.
Yeah.
And we're going to overlay them, because I think gold and silver, where it used to be a no-no, in jewellery together, now it's quite elegant.
Oh, okay.
So I thought we'd overlay some. So I'm going to fussy cut. So if you want to read anything while I'm fussy cut, you can absolutely do that.
Well, we can say hi to Alison, who says it was too cloudy to see the moon, sadly.
All right.
Yeah, that was on. I think it must have been Sunday. I'm sure it was Sunday.
There was some cloud cover. They said you'll be lucky to see it, but I know in Seaham there was some. The sky was stunning, absolutely stunning.
Lisa P says I've done that a few times myself with the plates. I honestly, how many shows have I done here now? I mean, I hate to think how many shows I've done over 5 years. I mean, it'll be, hundreds and hundreds of shows. Still just don't remember it. 3D is 3 plates, says Jennifer Love. White, magnetic and frosted. 2D is 2 plates. Just
that
2
makes
white.
sense.
Someone write that down.
Yeah, we need that on the back of the
get that tattooed on
the
my
back
hand
of the machine,
so you can remember it.
And
White,
we'll still do it.
Yeah.
You know.
White, magnetic.
But you learn, don't you?
Well,
ish.
Ish. White, magnetic, frosted. WMF, white, magnetic, frosted. And 2Ds is the 2 plates.
Yeah,
14 questions we've got coming now as well, which is brilliant. Just wondering what the questions are going to be. Hopefully not too taxing for a Wednesday night. Oh, look at that.
So starting to overlay.
Yeah.
And once I take it up, you're going to see it better. I'm not going to use every bit of it, because I think if we used every bit, it would just be a bit too much. So I think just making accent ones. Now I did, and I'm not going to do it on here, I did spend a long time, but I enjoyed doing it. Cutting that part out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but it did take a long time, I'm not going to lie. It did take a long time, and it was fiddly, but I did enjoy it, so I cut it out anyway. So I'm going to use that on there. And I would I used my craft knife in, if I can find one.
Just goes to
Am
show,
I safe
doesn't
to
it,
use
that
a craft knife?
embossing folders, used as they are, fantastic, but there's so many different ways to be able to use them, as you're showing here, and snipping into them using various elements.
Yeah, I think the more you use them, the more you find. Now, I used a craft knife to get into all the fiddly bits because I did want some of that showing. So just taking that off, giving it a see-through element. There we go.
I just worked it out in my ear, sorry, they're chattering in my ear, a terrifying number of shows. Approximately, they reckon I've done 1,170 shows here.
Really?
Apparently. 3 a day for the last 5 years. Oh, you've got to take into account holidays as well. Oh, you have? So
Wow.
I haven't had many sick days here. I think I've only had 1 or 2. Wow. So definitely over 1,000.
That's amazing. Amazing.
A lot of bad dad jokes, that, isn't it?
So we're going to start and build this up. So I thought I would keep it pretty simple and use all of these pieces that I've cut out. You can cut as many or as few as you want and take your time with it and just enjoy the process.
Yeah.
You know, it's just something different, I think.
Is embossing something that you do a lot in your craft at home?
I do like embossing.
Yeah.
I do like it because it's not something that you could do by yourself, isn't it? Is it? But you get such beautiful designs now, especially when they're 3D like this.
Yeah.
It's worth doing, I think. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically put gold on silver with this one.
That was always a thing, like you say, wasn't it? Gold and silver should never mix. It was always like...
Yeah, it's a bit like blue and green, isn't it?
Yeah, blue and green should never be seen.
But now, if you have a look, because they brought out white gold, they started using the gold and the silver as accents, the gold and the white, and actually it looks quite nice and different. I'm going to pop that on there. I've got myself a little bit of pretty ribbon as well, which I'll probably put that side. I don't know whether to wet glue it or I think we'll dotty tape it.
Hi, Stephanie Theodos has joined us. Hello everyone, been taking it easy today. So slight temperature, headache and chills. Oh, well, we hope you feel a bit better soon.
Oh, bless. There's a lot about, isn't there? Summer colds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it that seasonal change maybe? Oh, it is pouring down outside, isn't it?
I can hear it.
I
think we're going to get thunder and lightning. I do like a bit of thunder and lightning.
Yeah, very, very frightening.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Don't think it's forecast, is it? Just as long as it doesn't rain this weekend. I've got my annual cricket trip down to, down to Devon. Forecast looks terrible, mind you, but...
Does it?
So
when you say trip, do you play cricket?
Yes.
Yes. So is it a team trip?
So I played for a team up here, but then I lived in Buckinghamshire for 10 years.
Right.
When I was there, I played for and took over actually my village team because it was gonna, they were gonna wind it up because there weren't enough players.
Oh.
So about 2012, me and this other chap took it on and recruited and got more fixtures and whatnot, and kept it going. And so I think it was about 2014 it was. We did our first little tour down to Devon because obviously that's where I'm from originally. It was easy for me to organise the games, and then we've kept it going ever since. So it's kind of people have moved on from the village and gone to different places, but this is the weekend where all the old boys get together. We have a couple of games of cricket and spend some time down in Devon. But I've a funny feeling that there won't be much cricket being played this time. But
Is there a clubhouse?
Hey?
Is there a clubhouse?
There'll be clubhouses.
Yeah,
I know one or two. I know one or two watering holes in Paignton and Torquay.
There we go. You'll be fine.
We'll be reeked, as you say over here. We'll pass the weekend somehow.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So I'm going to use some of the glue. I don't know whether it'll stick in time, but we'll try it. So on where the berries are, because I've even cut those.
Do they play cricket in the rain, says Anne? No, they don't play cricket in the rain because of the because it's like a hard ball, and like if the wicket
it'd be
gets
slippy,
wet,
wouldn't it?
Gets slippy, it gets a bit dangerous, and if the wicket where the batsmen stand get wet, it makes it impossible to play really. So if you have a little bit of rain.
So we have a cricket club.
Oh yeah.
We've got a few actually. We've got 2 at least, and it's lovely to watch in the summer.
Yeah.
Lovely to go up and watch them playing cricket and maybe have a little drink.
Sound of the leather on the willow. How about, go up, have a little drink.
It's lovely.
One of the main reasons I started playing cricket actually was for the social side of it, and the sandwiches that you have at half time.
True. We're getting a lot of girls' teams now as well coming up in the local areas, which I think is quite nice, isn't it?
Sarah started playing again.
Yes, I saw that. We've got quite a few girls' teams. Going on. It's good. Really good.
It's a sport for all.
It is.
It's cricket.
It is.
Look at this.
Definitely. So I'm going to just wrap a piece of silver ribbon round, I think. Like so. And we'll finish it off with a big old fancy bow, I think.
Oh yeah.
You can't beat a big bow.
Very nice.
So I tend to use my fingers. I know a lot of people use bow makers. Use whatever is good for you. I think do you want me to do that slow?
I'm just mesmerised at how you did that. Yeah, slow motion.
Okay. Right. So, take it over my fingers like so.
Right.
Because you're never without these, so you can always make a bow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a double bow. So I take it. I'm keeping hold of one piece here. This side I normally haven't cut from this ribbon spool.
Right.
Keep that attached until and then I'm going to take it over 2 fingers. I'm going to work a figure of 8 and back round. Yeah. So I'm starting off over the top and I'm coming up over the bottom. I'm then going to shove that through there, like so. And then this bit that I've shoved through, I'm going to take that through and I'm going to pull it. Pull, pull, pull.
Ah!
And then that gives me...
That's brilliant, that.
A little bow. There we go.
That's brilliant.
If anyone totally stuck and they want to see it again, I have got a video on YouTube somewhere. Not sure where, but it's on there somewhere of how to do it.
Watch that back and just play it in slow motion.
Yeah. And you can follow it then. So, yeah, dead easy. So we're going to add this with a little bit of our friend, because it'll hold it for me. Like so. And then I think I'll just make it easy for myself, because it's a quick grab with this, and once it's on, it's not coming off.
Hey, that looks amazing, doesn't it?
And there we go. So a quick card, but a little bit different.
I absolutely
looks quite elegant, doesn't it?
Does.
With the gold and the silver.
Yeah.
It's something just a little bit different for you.
Fantastic. Patsy says, I love the mixing of the silver and the gold foil papers. Just really does add that kind of like elegant finish to it. We have 16 questions now, which is fantastic.
Ooh, wow.
I think that might be a record. It's all because, you see, you've got our new expert in the building. I'm sure the questions are going to be brilliant. But listen, if you want to pick up those embossing folders, they're all available on the shop today. £4.7p, $5.43. Right, when we come back, we are going to be looking at creator carved dies. Actually, you might have picked these up the other day, and if you have, a great opportunity for you to be able to take in all of the inspiration from Jak, and we will be right back.
The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing.
The inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own.
I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free, and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo.
That is why I love Crafters Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter,
and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before.
I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello everyone, I am Aaltje de Vries from the Netherlands. The question is what I like about Crafters Companion. When I bought my Gemini Junior in about June 2023, there was a card with a website, and I went looking and I thought, are there so many products? I didn't know. The shows, I watched them and I dare to chat, and the presenters were so great, so helpful and so professional. They taught me so much, and when I had a question, they taught me how to do it, and they gave a demonstration. Also, if I had a problem, I could email. That team is so great. They always mailed back and always had an idea to solve my problem. I'm so glad with it. Well, I did not know everything about Sarah, but I see the difference in what she does and what it becomes now, the Crafters Companion. I can only say the whole team, everyone works so hard, so fine. Yeah, well, I didn't know it exists. The respect they have for everyone. I'm glad with it. I will say thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you for all you're doing. See you. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Beautiful card, such an elegant card, says Jen Shank. Sandra says, what a lovely card and great bow making tip as well. And Card Crafty Tammy says, simply gorgeous, Jak. There's been some good shows today. If you've missed any of Jak's first few shows, make sure you watch them back. Loads of hints and tips, loads of great projects. Good morning, Mary Pat from sunny Montana. She says, welcome to the CC family, Jak. And hi to Alison Mason, who says, spent many a Saturday afternoon watching my dad play cricket. Mum used to do the teas occasionally, sandwiches and cakes. Dad was a bowler and had a new knee 2 years ago due to that. He's 88 though and still goes to the gym.
Brilliant.
Well, good for him.
Absolutely brilliant.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
It is.
What does my coach say? Movement is medicine.
It is, massively. You've got to keep moving.
Yeah.
You use it or lose it.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, the longer you can do it for, the better. So that's amazing. I wonder if I'll still be playing cricket when I'm 88. I wonder if I'll still be here when I'm 88. No, Johnny's just gone. I wonder if we shouldn't sit down there. No, we've done a lot of movements there. I've been moving around. Do you not see how like I move around this side of the studio all the time? So I've done my movement. So we need to. You've got to have your movement and your sitting down time as well. So you've got to get the balance. Life's all about balance. That's right, Jak, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right. What we do now? Yes, creator cards. That's what we're doing. Now we did have 5 for you actually, but we've now only got 3 because we've had quite a few sellouts. So we're starting off with your Happy Halloween. This is a brilliant collection of dies. Not creator cards as I would sort of see them, because normally you get a creator card die. It's one die, isn't it, that you pass through and creates that kind of feel. But look. What's brilliant about these is you get multiple dies in this set, and it will, if you use them all together, create you a project like this. It's super spooky. The outer frame I love, because you cut that in and then you've got all of the little bats, which you can use as embellishments or shakers. The inner frame again, I mean, you could do a little bit of snipping with that if you wanted. I mean, you've got the bats top and bottom, but that's quite an elegant frame on its own if you wanted to use it outside of Halloween. Cute little frame here. I mean, that's got pumpkin faces in it there, so again, quite spooky. And that tag in the shape of the coffin. Little bat dies, spider dies as well, really super cute. Use them all together, use them individual of each other. Really handy set, ready for Halloween, which is coming very, very soon. £12.23, £14.39 for that one. Along that same sort of theme, you've got Trick or Treat. This one, again, just a lovely set of dies. Outer one has got all the spiders' webs on. The inner one, again, I mean, yeah, you've got skull and crossbones there. Well, not skull and crossbones, just the crossbones. You've got the bat there too. So again, paper piece those if you wanted to use those embellishments elsewhere. You've got a smaller frame here, and then this cute little bat tag there. All of those coming in at £12.23 or £14.39. And then lastly, kind of for every day, I suppose, really, this one is your Timeless Treasures. Really love this again. Actually, that one is on a little card for you, so I can sort of flip that round. Whichever way you want to use that, that's going to look beautiful. Your main sort of frame, then that inner frame, and then you've got your little tag there as well. It's great, isn't it, with sets like this, Jak, because you've got the ability to use them all together, or you can pick and choose and use these for all sorts of different sizes of projects.
Yeah, I think it's nice that you can mix and match things as well. And I think creating layers with dies, which these allow you to do, gives you a bit more dimension. If you're not used to doing, if you're used to doing totally flat cards, this can create dimension by doing drop shadows, so that it appears like it's got dimension. Instead of foam pads, it's got a drop shadow. So those that worry about postage costs can still get them flat and put them away.
Have you got some finished samples there?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Look
just
at that.
So you see, doing a drop shadow just makes it pop, doesn't it? And it creates, it gives you the dimension. It makes you, it appears that it's popping off the page, but it's not. It's just that drop shadow doing that. Now that's got quite a bit of dimension on, you see.
Very cool.
But they're lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And you could be decorating all of your trick or treat bags for the children. If you have party, you could be doing your cupcake toppers with.
Do you get a lot of trick or treaters round your way?
Oh, loads.
Yeah.
Absolutely loads. We go until we run out, and then once you run out, that's it. You've had it. Yeah, turn the lights off once you've run out.
That's it, and shut the curtains and hide around the sofa.
It's great. I love to see the little kiddies all dressed up, but it does get to be. We get like the 16-year-olds that's coming around and all they want is money.
Yeah.
Then it gets a bit much, but yeah, it's fabulous.
That's when you
it's
lock
lovely.
the door.
It's what it's all about, isn't it?
The worst one is when you run out. We did it years before, where you run out of sweets and then you end up like giving them an apple or something, and they look at you as if you're like from another planet. So you're like, we just stopped doing that. As soon as the bowl's empty, that's it. Lock the door, draw the curtains, turn the lights off. Job done. Right, let's have a look. What are you going to make for us here, Jak? Which set are you going to be using?
I'm going to do the trick or treat.
Okay.
Because it's quite good, and I'm going to cut it a couple of times. Now, because it's quite a chunky one, it's quite a large frame. If you put it in at an angle when you run it through your die cutting machine, hopefully that'll help. I need to get another board, don't I? That's it. It'll help just to cut it out. If not, don't worry, just put it through again. do. So just by putting it in an angle,
Yeah.
it just sort of helps. Or you could use your metal shim.
Can I just say, whilst you're posting that through, Jan, who is, I was going to say part of producer Johnny's football team, that sounds a bit weird, but you know what I mean. Her grandson plays for the same team that Johnny's son plays for. She says, yay Ben and Jack. Jack, I've finally made a half-decent bow. That was brilliant, thank you. So there you go. Jan's done a bow, thanks to you, Jack.
I'm good, yeah. Right, so you can check it before you do it, but I can see that that's gone through no problem at all.
Yeah.
It's just dropping out of the card.
Yeah.
So taking that off. And you could use that as a frame as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, don't get rid of your waste. I mean, that's another card frame, and it doesn't have to be Halloween, does it? You know, it actually, do you know what it looks like?
Go on.
You know, you're in the cinema and you've got rows of people in front of you.
Do you know what? You and Sheila, great minds think alike, because it's just come back to me now. It's exactly what Sheila said.
Absolutely, it really does look like
you would keep that then, right?
Yeah,
For
I
another
would.
project.
I would, definitely.
Love that. Love that.
So take that one out, and then I'm going to cut it again because we're going to do a drop shadow with it.
Yeah.
But in orange, so we'll make the drop shadow orange.
It's just a fun set to have, isn't it? Like you say, you've got so many dyes there,
Yeah.
so many different combos.
Yeah, absolutely. I think frames are a staple product, you know, because you can snip into them, you can make corners out of them. And it's just nice to have something framed. It might not be a card that you're making, you might want to frame a photograph, for heaven's sake, you know. It's lovely for them. I think I might have just, no, I didn't. It wasn't me. It was the person before us. So yeah.
I was thinking, even if you're making like a little Halloween scrapbook page, frame some photos, that kind of thing, you know.
How much does that look?
Yeah, it looks
like
brilliant.
the people at the cinema.
That's well good. Keep it. It's in the gubbins box.
Absolutely. So
this
taking
is why
that
you
out.
see, I know all of you crafters very sort of savvy and always holding on to bits and pieces, because you never know where you're going to use them next.
Oh, absolutely. So basically, what a drop shadow is, it's where you, and I know you'll, best part of you'll know that, but if you're a new crafter and you don't know, you're basically layering one down on top of the other, but one little bit skewed whiff to the right or the left. And that creates a bit of a drop shadow.
Yeah,
and then you're going to glue that one. That's what I've done with that one.
Yeah.
So that's all glued.
Brilliant.
And then I've got these other pieces. Now, I've backed that one. And the reason I've backed it is I wanted to use that and use that die. So the bits that's been in the middle of the other cards, you can use them then to do your other ones.
Perfect.
I've got a sore finger.
Hey?
I've got a sore finger.
Oh yes, you had a slight...
I did, I managed to, yeah, it's sore, let's just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be very careful how I'm picking stuff up.
Crafting mishap.
Not with a knife.
No.
It was with a die. I stuck it up this side of my finger.
Ouch.
Up my nail.
I was just going to say though, I reckon the majority of these guys, well they'll go through the MIDI as well, won't they? So whatever machine you're crafting with, not the Mini, some of these will go through the Mini, but even the bigger frames will go through your MIDI. So if you are crafting with a manual machine, then you're good to go.
Yeah, they'll definitely go through the June, yeah?
Yes.
And even if it doesn't, because I like to cut in an angle, so the bigger ones, just run it through a couple of times. If it doesn't cut first time, just run it through a couple of times and it'll go. Or again, put your metal shim in, you know. So if you're wondering why I'm tapping it, it's basically to get the excess bits out, to save me poking them out.
Just as long as you tap on the other side, isn't it? Not
yes,
the side
not the side that cuts,
no.
the flat side. And then there's some bits, basically they're just landlocked bits, which, you know, but all you have to do is go through with your poker tool. They will come out. Just easy. This takes me back. I used to cut a lot of dies back in the day.
You used to cut a lot of dies?
A lot of dies. I used to do a lot of die cutting back in the day.
I find it quite therapeutic, weeding out
It is,
dies.
absolutely. I think it's one of the most therapeutic things to do. And it doesn't end up all over the floor when you do it this way.
No.
The other way, the tapping way, it ends up all over the floor. So not to be advised to do at home.
Yeah, you haven't got a floor manager at home who'll come and sweep it up for you.
So what I did with this, because I've cut two obviously, and I've matted and laid it, but I wanted to back it.
Yeah.
So I wanted somewhere where it's solid, so that I could lift that further up and then carry on crafting from there. And you could use the tiniest of foam pads, but all I did was I drew around one of those, basically. Drew around it, and then I just cut about 2 millimeters larger. And then use the back side of it.
Oh, okay.
So don't be scared to play around.
Yeah, exactly.
The piece that you've done won't, because that'll keep falling out. So you need it just slightly larger. So just by giving a little border, you'll be able to catch it on the framework of it, rather than it falling out of the card. And because it's on the back side, it doesn't have to be neat.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be neat at all. And then all you're going to do, you're going to stick that on the back, like so, and then from that side, you've got that white base.
Perfect.
And then we've got other little ones to do. How are we on time? Are we all right on time?
17 questions, I've just been told.
Ooh.
Woo! I'm excited.
It's good, isn't it?
Are they mainly crafty, Jan? You'll have to let me know. Or are they lots of questions to dig into Jak's personal life?
Oh dear. So don't throw any of the frames out, because you're going to go on and you're going to cut out of those frames.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's going to go through me.
Oh, we've got some mixed... Jan's just said mixed questions, lol.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
But I'm excited. Don't worry, if there's any questions that I deem too personal, I won't ask them.
Okay.
Or will I? I think it's quite exciting, because as I say, a lot of people I know, I've read lots of messages saying that you've seen Jak before, welcoming back Jak, but I know there's a lot of people, particularly our US friends, who've obviously never seen Jak before. You're getting a bit of a taster as to the kind of crafter she is and the expertise that she's got by watching the shows today. But yeah, feel free to ask questions.
Yeah, it's nice.
Get to know her better. And
absolutely.
Jan's just messaged nothing too personal, she's put. Good. I knew there wouldn't be. I knew I could trust you at home.
They're a good lot, aren't they?
They are. They're a good lot. They're a good lot.
So taking that one out, and then again I've matted and laid this one as well. Just poking everything out. And then hopefully I can get that one out as well. There we go.
Cool.
So again, matting and layering, putting that on. So I'm going to grab some foam pads. I think I have some at hand, she says.
Usually 1 or 2 over there.
I bet the little ones.
Ah.
Are the little ones?
They're in
No,
there.
don't. I've got a set.
Oh, the Adhesive
I've got an
collection.
Adhesive
They're in
set. Are they little?
Little. Are they little? Little.
No, they're all right.
Are
They're
they?
all right.
Oh, they're all little ones.
They're all right-ish. They'll do.
You sure?
Yeah, we'll cope.
Well, there's some slightly bigger ones.
We'll cope.
Okay.
That's fine. So with this one, what I did was when I cut it out of both the black, and that's the tiniest one when I find it. There we go. So the little tag, I cut it out of both black and out of the orange. But I just paper pieced. I put an orange piece on the back again, but the little bat that came out, I kept in black.
Yeah.
And put that in, which is quite nice. So Shall we start? Shall we start? I've got loads of pieces cut out now. I think we can manage. I've got a nice mess here. So I thought purple, orange, black.
Nice.
That seems the way to go, doesn't it? Does that look good to you?
Yeah.
And then we'll put the white on, only because we can start layering up. And
That's quite a good tip,
it's not
isn't it?
too
Like,
dark then.
and layering things up before you sort of commit to the stick, right?
Always, always. 9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
I lay things up, make sure it's going to work,
Yeah.
and then think about sticking it down. Very rare I stick it down first, and you can play about then. You know, you can do different things with it then. You're not committed. If you stick, that's it. You're committed.
If you stick, you're stuck.
Yeah, totally.
No, it's a nice way to do it because, like you say, you might have an idea in your mind and then you actually move a few bits and pieces around. And you're like, oh,
always.
I actually prefer this way.
Always. But these speed crafting guys, tape runners are definitely the way forward.
Yeah. Quick and easy, and they're rock solid, aren't they, once they stick?
They are, they're really good, really good. Because I've had tape runners before, I've had tape before that, you know, you put them on a mantelpiece and they've dropped to pieces.
Those ones that you're using as well are the replaceable ones. You can replace
they are.
The cartridge, so that's quite good as well. Very environmentally friendly.
There we go. So we're going to start and layer up. So all I do when, you know, you hear us saying mat and layer, maybe it's a 1/4 of an inch, maybe it's half a centimetre, whatever is your bag. I'm an inches girl.
Okay. Do you have a particular card size that you sort of prefer, that you tend to go for?
I like a bit of everything. Sometimes I could cut into the card. This one is an A5.
Yeah.
But it's up to you really, isn't it? It's just whatever floats your boat.
That's it.
But these are nice on a 5x7 as well. They fit quite nice, all the frames.
Yeah.
So that's quite nice. So we're just layering up. It's made quite nice. Kids love Halloween, don't they?
Oh, yeah. I was saying earlier in the week, or it might have been last week, I was sort of half disappointed because my son's sort of a bit grown up now, I suppose, and grown out of it, but been trick-or-treating with my daughter, and her friend actually came, I think, last year as well. But I was hoping to do it again this year. I can't remember exactly what she said in the car the other day, but I sort of said, oh, Halloween's coming now. It was something along the lines of, she was too old for Halloween now, you know. Sort of,
no!
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, no. I said, surely you want to go round and, you know, still get some sweets and whatnot and some candy. And like, no, I didn't really seem that bothered. I was a bit gutted about that because I quite enjoy getting dressed up for Halloween and going.
You do it anyway.
Yeah,
Ben.
can you imagine? See me knocking on the door. Trick or treat.
Hire a kid, take the dog, dress the dog up.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Dress the dog up and go.
That's a good idea, actually.
Or go on your knees, pretend you're a child.
Go on my knees. Take my shoes off at the door and put them on my knees. Trick or treat.
Yeah.
Johnny's offering his children out to me now. He's
Johnny.
Got a choice of 2 you can take.
So do you do it each year, Johnny?
Johnny does it each year. Oh, his daughter's birthday.
Oh, then
Halloween.
you have to do something special.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
A lot of people in our neighbourhood go to a lot of effort with it as well, so it's really nice to go around and see the decorations and whatnot.
I used to work with a girl that absolutely loved Halloween, like crazy loved Halloween, and she has a party every year, an adult Halloween party every year. You know, it's our decorations are just off the scale.
That's it. I feel like, I say this a lot, but I feel like we owe our US friends quite a lot, because I feel like you guys in the US have been doing Halloween for so long, and I think over the last maybe 5-10 years it's got a lot bigger here in the UK.
Yes, it has.
It's not really something we did massively.
No, but it's, I mean, it's just part of the fun, isn't it? It's getting dressed up, getting the face paints out.
Yeah.
The kids love it.
Absolutely.
Dentists not so much, but the kids love it.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
Yeah. Not so good for the kids' teeth, but
That's
hey,
it.
once a year, who's bothered?
That's it. Eat sweets responsibly, everybody.
Ish.
Ish, yeah. You're never too old for Halloween, says Rhonda.
No, you're not.
Hilary says you could dress Molly Collie up as a vampire collie. Oh, I love that idea.
Like that, like that.
Shirley Nugent says, I love Halloween. The only problem, I've said to this before, the only problem dressing up my Molly Collie is when you put something on her, like a Christmas jumper or whatever, she loses the ability to move. For some
Oh,
reason.
does she?
She just sort of stands there like that. And you're like, you can walk, you know, but...
Oh, how cute that. I think I told you my daughter's dogs all love dressing up.
Oh,
love,
what? All dressing
love
up?
dressing up.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Little Stuart, yeah, of course.
Mad. Totally mad. As mad as they are, to be honest with you, because, yeah, but they're the babies.
That's it.
It's the babies. But she'll FaceTime me away with Natalie and she'll go, I just want to show you the boys. That's the dogs.
Oh, yeah, the boys.
The boys. I've always got to look at the boys. And I talk to them through the screen, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you got to.
They cock their heads at us.
Molly does that a lot. Like she understands so much of what you're talking about.
Oh, absolutely, they do.
And if you address her and she knows you're talking to her, the head going
clever,
side to
aren't
side,
they?
you know.
Very clever dogs.
Yeah.
And again, we'll finish off with a little ball.
That is fantastic.
And there we go. I keep holding my ball.
I absolutely love that. Such a cool card. And again, the kind of thing that you can do with these sets. So that one is the Trick or Treat set, if you want to pick that up. We've got the Happy Halloween, and we've also got the Tiny Treasures as well. So take your pick on those. They're all priced at $12.23 or $14.39. Rhonda says, try putting a costume on a cat, lol. Nah, that's when you end up with like 8 fingers left, isn't it? We've got, I believe, 17 questions to get through, which is brilliant. It is called Essentials Corner. So we're going to make our way over to the corner that's not a corner, and we will meet you there in just a few minutes' time to get ready to delve through those questions. Mixed as well, some personal, some crafty. If you haven't asked a question yet and you want to add yours to that list, send it in now and we'll get through all of those before the end of the show. We'll meet you back here in just a few moments.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go in the live chat and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Wow, welcome back everybody. Thanks for being here for Essentials Corner. There's some brilliant questions coming through.
Do I need to leave the building?
I'm just looking at some of them here and it's like, what? What's the question? No, there's some absolute crackers here. So let's start off with a nice sort of personal one to ease you in. So from Jen Shank, lovely Jen, who says, what is Jak's must-have essential tool that she can't be without?
Porky tool.
Is it?
Every time.
Why so?
Because you can do all sorts with it. It's not just a porky tool.
Yeah.
You know, it gets you out of a lot of pickles. Releasing things, getting things out, using it for glue like what I use. It's a bit like a cocktail stick at a party. You need one.
Do you have multiples of them, I guess?
Yes.
Yeah. they're that thing, aren't they, pokey tools, like in the world of craft, where it's like pens, isn't it? They seem to go missing quite a lot. They can easily like roll off the table and that.
I used to buy them in bulk.
Yeah.
It's a terrible thing. And then, you know, I'd buy 10 at a time.
Yeah.
Now and again, give me mum a couple. But yeah, porky tool.
There you go, pokey tool. Lisa P says, has Jak always been Jak, or did she shorten her name? And if so, when did that happen?
So, funny story. Close friends always called us Jak.
Yeah.
My dad was Jak. I was named after my dad. My dad was a Jak. And they were going to christen me Jackie. And my grandmother said, you cannot call a girl Jackie. Because back in the day, Jackie was a boy's name, not short for anything, because anybody called John got Jackie. So I wasn't allowed to be christened Jackie. They didn't want to offend her, so I was christened Jacqueline, so the long one, Jacqueline.
Oh, yeah.
And the only time I ever got Jacqueline was when I was getting wrong at school. Not even off my mum. My mum always called me Jackie. But as I got older, close friends called me Jak. And I didn't mind because that was my dad's name. However, I now wish I'd kept Jacqueline.
Right.
Or I often think it's a softer name. So Jak's quite a harsh name, isn't it? So I often wish that I'd kept the Jacqueline as I got older. But when I was working at the home, I think I told you I did a stint at the home.
Yeah.
And when I was working at the home, I changed it to Jackie because the older people used to get very confused at calling me Jak.
Right.
So I said, just call me Jackie at the home. So everybody called us Jackie.
So and there's another Jak in your family as well, isn't there? Is it
My grandson's
is Jak as well?
Yeah.
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 All the Jaks. Trudy, again, we just quickly chatted about this but in the break there. What is the sandwich configuration for turning a cutting die into just an embossing die? So if you wanted to emboss with a die rather than cut with it, it'd be a lesser configuration, wouldn't it?
It would, and you're going to be using your rubber mat. I'll be honest to you, I'm new to the Gemini as well.
Yeah.
What I would say, you're going to, somebody out there might know and be able to put that in for you, but what I would say is just test it.
Yeah.
You're going to use a rubber mat because you need to push the card through the die, but you're going to have to take something out to do that. So you might need to take both your magnetic shim and the frosted one you might need to take out, or you might need to use the frosted one on top of a normal one with the rubber mat.
Yeah.
So
I think as well with that, and as you saw earlier in the show, the great thing about our machines is that
it spits it out.
Well, if you go over, if you go too chunky, it won't go through, will it?
Yeah. Watch this show back, you'll see it spits it out.
Yeah. But then if you go the other way, it's less of a problem, isn't it? Because like if you're trying to get an emboss, it won't do it, so you'll know then to add more, won't you?
Yeah.
And vice versa. This is a good one. So Trudy's asking, I mean, I don't know if you can, but she says, how could I effectively change the colour of a gilding wax to say like a rose gold? Does gilding wax, can you change colours with gilding wax or not easily?
I think silver one you could. I think silver one, I think you would need to put some sort of pigment in it.
Right.
Yeah, I would possibly use it with a pigment.
Yeah.
You could possibly mix two together. I think you could, depending on what your gilding wax is as well. If it's, because there's water based and there's alcohol based. If it's alcohol based, I would say you could maybe put some alcohol ink in, but you would need to check what it was.
Keep the questions coming in, by the way, if you've got any more to add to this this long list. Natalie says, what's the best card to use for the 6x6 card bases? She says there's not a common size for the US, but I'd love to start making them.
So 6x6, common in the US is your 12x12, isn't it? So I would use your 12x12 card stock or scrapbooking stock. Weight-wise, I would say 280 GSM upwards. But you could certainly use scrapbook card. You could cut that in half and then just fold it, and that's your 6x6. Yeah.
I know actually this is in the show, but do you have a particular favourite size of card, or like when you're crafting, is it depend on the project, or is there a go-to size that you use, or does it just depend?
I quite like a 7x7 card.
Oh, do you? That's interesting.
Because it's not quite as big a place to work on, so it's not quite that 8x8, but it's not quite 6x6. It just gives you a bit of expansion on it.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I enjoy making different shaped cards as well. I think that's quite nice.
Have you got a favourite shape style of card then?
I'd quite love a 10-fold.
Oh yeah.
10-fold's my thing. I really like a 10-fold card, and I quite like the 10-fold where you create an extra bit that goes at the front with steps. So that's I quite like that, because you get to show off a few things, but a concertina's back and it'll still go in the envelope.
Yeah. Interesting. Pat's just message to say, my brother's name is John. They call him Jackie, but my sister-in-law said we can no longer call him Jackie because that's a girl's name. Quite interesting in England, and it's just the opposite in the States. Next question is from Penelope Goddard. What is the best weight of paper or card for using embossing folders? She says, I struggle to get decent results. Is there a weight, or is that more down to kind of combinations of plates again, that one?
It could be combination of plates. One thing you can do, if it's a matte card, you could spray it. You could spray it with a little bit of water before it went in. So just mist, you know, don't soak it.
Soak it, yeah.
But mist it before it goes in. That'll break the fibres in the card. Sometimes it may be that you're using too heavy a weight. You could also add another shim. So you could add a card shim underneath the embossing folder, which will just give it that extra bit of oomph as it goes through.
Yeah, like you say, yeah, you can. It's just water, isn't it? If you spray, you don't need anything special to.
Just mist it. Don't soak it.
Yeah.
Just a mist.
Little mist. Rattling through these, Jen says, "Oof, who is Jak's crafting hero, or who started her in crafting, or who does she look up to in the craft world?"
Wow.
Who started you off?
My mum. My mum, you know, yeah.
Was that something that she kind of encouraged you, or did you just see her crafting and then just sort of got interested that way?
I think she involved us from an early age. I don't know if you remember. Can you remember knitting machines?
Oh yeah.
The big. So my mum would say, "I'm making tea. If you can run backwards and forwards with that until your tea's made."
Yeah.
And then they were massive, so you were running along with it, you know. But she always did paper dolls with us. Loved doing paper dolls. She made all my clothes as a child.
Oh yeah.
Sewing. She always had some form of craft on the go. So really, I would say my mum. In the crafting world, who's my inspiration?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a really tough one.
Did you have someone who kind of gave you your big break, like who gave you your first opportunity to craft on telly?
The first opportunity to craft on telly was with Lapache, and I used to work with an artist, Jim Harker.
Yeah.
Back in the day, really funny artist, good man. And Jim used to draw everything. So he would draw what was in my head for us.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I would say to him, right, I'll draw it, but I'm no artist, and he would get it. And you know, we used to work together, and I would say, I always worried about saying to him, no, that's not where I wanted. No, can you change that? Because he'd put so much effort into it, and I used to think, oh, you know, it's special to everybody's art, special. And I think sometimes you've got to be a little bit tactful.
Yeah.
How you ask people to change things. But Jim was a massive inspiration to me, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
He encouraged me to draw. He encouraged me to have a go. In the showbiz world of crafting, I would say the girls here, you know.
Yeah.
I've been watching some of the shows, and you've got some of the best here. You really have. You know, they can hold their own. Really can.
I say it all the time, and I obviously say it because, you know, as well as we're all work colleagues, aren't we? But we're all we are genuinely all really good mates as well. And I say it, and I don't say it lightly. We have got the very best experts in the business. And, you know, I've not been around as long as, you know, some of the girls, but, you know, I've been in the business for, well, shopping, telly and craft, 10 years now, 11 years, and I've worked at various places, I've worked with various people, and I honestly mean it hand on heart, we've got the very best in the business, and we've just added another one to our roster.
Oh.
So, no, I genuinely mean it. I genuinely mean it. I think we're very, very lucky to have the best experts in the business. Asks Rhonda, Jak have a YouTube channel?
I do somewhere. No, I do.
It's an old one.
It is an old one. There's some tutorials on it. It's a very old one. The ribbon that I've just done, that's on the bow. So I think there's a double bow and a single bow, taking it very slow for anyone doing that.
Yeah.
There's some colouring ones on there. Yeah, there's one there. And it's just Jak Heath.
Yeah.
If you search Jak Heath, you'll find it. Or search for me on Facebook or social, and I'll point you in the right direction.
And I'll tell you what, with all the shows that Jak's going to be doing for us over the days, weeks and months to come, you know, there'll be loads of inspiration from Jak on the Crafters page, of course, so keep looking there. Card Crafty Tammy says, hi Ben, hi Jak. Hello Tammy.
Hello.
Welcome to Crafters TV, she says, the best craft shows always.
Agree.
Jak, when you prep for card making, do you mass produce or do you just get enough for what you need?
So do you mean for?
I think
does you
maybe
mean
for
the demos?
Yeah,
so when I prep, I mock up. First of all, if it's dies, I just cut them out and plain white paper, plain white card, because I want to see what they can do and what, you know. Do I make another card? Possibly not, but I'll line up. I'll cut out everything I need.
Yeah.
So that if something doesn't cut in the time that I've got one to hand, and I can mock it up by looking at it and just placing one on top of the other, one layer on top of the other. I can see where I want to go with it. But yeah, I get ideas in my head and surprise myself sometimes.
Do they flow freely as well? I'm always really interested, like, because, you know, we have lots of creatives here, of course, and you know, my sort of creative side is more, I mean, I do a bit of crafting, but I'm not brilliant, but my sort of creative side is more music and lyrics and stuff like that. And there's some days I'll sit down and like everything will just go, it will just come out. And there's other days you sit down and you're like, I can't really, do you have days like that where ideas will flow and days where you get a bit stuck?
So we call that losing your crafting mojo.
Yes, exactly right.
So that. So it's very, very few and far between that I don't get it.
Yeah.
I can be up during the night, I can wake myself up during the night with an idea that actually if I did it that way, that might have worked.
Yeah.
And I would have to get out of bed and make myself a cup of tea, go downstairs and try it out. So yeah, ideas do flow.
Yeah.
I think by looking at things in a different way, and especially your dies, cut them out.
Yeah.
Because they're a shape at the end of the day, and you're going to find loads more to do just by cutting a load out in white paper. Throw them up in the air if you need to, let them land a different way. But it's true,
that's a good idea.
And you'll just find something. We can get stuck in our ways, I think, making cards, so you can get stuck doing the same thing over and over again. Just try something different.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't work, it's
No.
a piece of card, you know. Don't get hung up on it. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. You'll learn from that mistake for your next card that you make.
Great advice. We've just popped Jak's name strap here, so a few people, how do you spell Jak? So J-A-K, and then her surname is Heath. So if you search for that, you'll be able to find those videos, I'm sure. Mary Pat was asking about that. Probably one for me and Johnny, this one. Will the US warehouses get the same supplies as the UK? I think that's the idea, isn't it? That we've got the same supplies. It won't necessarily be the same amount of stock on items. And as I think we're all kind of learning now, because it's all slightly different, but you know, we're updating you in shows now, aren't we? That, you know, UK stock is X amount gone, US stock is X amount gone. So those stock levels will differ, but I think the idea is that we will have the same stock across the warehouses. We'll just have different amounts of that stock, but we'll obviously keep you updated in shows so you're fully aware as to what's what. The tip that we've learned, I think, since I've come back off holiday is that, particularly on a day where we've got a launch, get up early. I know we ask a lot of you, particularly for your Pacific side in the US, to get up super early, but it's worth your while because things are selling out very fast. Oh, I like this one. Lisa P, she says, I always like to ask this one as a get to know. So Lisa P says, Elvis or the Beatles?
Elvis.
Oh, that was very, very
Every
quick.
time. Depends on the era though. I like the old Beatles stuff. So when John Lennon was in with them.
Yeah.
I like the way back, so but Elvis.
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 Amazing. I love that. I love like the either or questions. Tracy says, Jak, do you have a favourite colour combination that you use?
I try and stop myself from using duck egg blue.
You try and stop yourself from using it?
Try and stop myself from using it because for some reason I'm drawn to that colour.
All right.
I don't know why.
Well, always, or is it like
always,
a new thing? Ah.
Always. In fact, my daughter will say, oh, well, that's your colour, isn't it, Mum? If we see something, and I'll say, oh, I like that, yeah, but that's your colour, isn't it, Mum? So even she thinks it's... And for all I don't wear much of that colour, I'm drawn to that colour. In combinations, that colour with a nice brown works very well.
You have to wait in future shows then to see if Jak gets drawn to that. You're like, Jak,
you obviously know.
Great question here from Jackie the Jak. So we had some flocking powder in a new launch. What adhesive works best with the flocking? Said I've had a tough time getting pieces to hold. I mean, we were talking about things like the tape pens are a good thing to use for that, aren't they?
They are. I would have thought any tacky glue would work with. So are you stamping with it? Is that what she's saying? Is she stamping with it? Is she stamping and then putting it over?
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, I would use, you know the blue pen?
Yeah.
It's blue, but then it comes out blue, but then it dries clear. That would be a good one to use.
And the other one...
Gem?
Yeah, the glue that you get with your gilding flakes, the liquid adhesive glue, that's, I think...
Yes, that's really tacky. So yes, anything like that.
Stephanie says, you can lie about this one if you want.
Okay.
Jak, did you bake all the cakes that you brought today?
No. But to be fair, only because I only popped out yesterday to get them. My husband had the car all week, so I didn't have stuff in to bake. But I do like baking cakes.
What's your go-to then if you had to if you were going to like a baking competition?
Lemon drizzle.
Lemon drizzle.
I love. So I like to make a loaf tin lemon cake.
Yeah.
And then when it comes out and it's still hot, I then mix the lemon and the sugar together, not icing sugar, granulated sugar, and then I drizzle that over the top and you get a hard crust when it dries, but you get that tanginess throughout the lemon. Oh, see, my mouth's watering. I need cake again.
When are you next back, Jak?
22nd, I think.
Is it?
Shall I make a lemon cake? Yeah.
I've never heard producer Johnny sound so excited. You're like, yes, please. Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll make a lemon drizzle.
He's just checking he's on the shows that day. If not, he's probably going to put himself on those. Oh, he is on the shows. He is on the shows. Michelle says, oh, no. He's just told me, he says, Ben, you're not on air. You've got an office day. You've got a creative day. Might have to get that changed round. I have a question from the shows today, says Michelle. What is the difference? I think this might just be a difference in type. But what's the difference between water-reactive ink pads and watercolour ink pads?
Okay, so water-reactive does something different other than watercolour ink pads means that will just you can water it down and change the shade.
Yeah.
Basically, or if it's a water reactive, it's going to do something different. So when I used the water reactive, you saw it sort of burst out. It gave like a, I don't know, like a firework effect.
Yeah.
So it was spreading it and moving all the time, and the more water I added, the more it moved and reacted with it. So if I wanted to take a print of that, I could have had that starburst effect to it. watercolour it's watercolour. I think watercolour paints you can keep on watering down, getting a lighter shade all the way, basically.
And one final question, time this quite nicely, from Hilary, and you've got to pick one. What is Jak's absolute favourite craft out of all of them? If you could only do one craft forever till the end of time.
I think colour.
Yeah?
I think colouring because it's so relaxing and it takes it. Yeah, I know we say it's mindful, but it is mindful. You can do a lot of escapism with colouring.
And do you have a particular type of colouring? Like, are you more an alcohol colour or a watercolour?
Any.
Oh, really?
Any. Love both. Love both of them. Yeah, do like colour.
We'll have to get you doing some more colouring on the upcoming shows, won't we? That has been brilliant. We've thoroughly enjoyed all your questions. Thank you. I think we answered pretty much everyone that came through there. What a brilliant day. Have you enjoyed today? I hope it's not been too stressful, because I know what it's like coming to... I mean, I know it's a new place, but you know all of us, I think, pretty much. I do know all of you. So have you felt quite at home straight from the off? Absolutely. Yeah. That was one of the things that I did say to the family. Yeah. You know, when they said I'd come home, they said, when I said I'd been in, and our Lauren, my daughter, said, it'll have been like going home, was it, Mum? Yeah. And I said it was. Yeah. I said it really was, and it felt right from the start. Oh, so nice. Because obviously, I say we work together, and I guess you know Sheila and both the Debbies very well too, don't you? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. And it was so funny because for some reason, for all I'd crossed paths with Debbie Fisher, totally crossed paths with her. You know, we used to speak to each other in the green room. We weren't friends on Facebook. Oh, really? How mad's that? Yeah. 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 And then we are now. Yeah. Exactly I didn't block her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I blocked her. All they see is block. No, we're friends now. She's lovely. Well, listen, there've been so many lovely comments, and I know you'll probably go home and read through them all. But I mean, we love having you here, and there's been loads of lovely comments welcoming you in, and you're back. Just remind us, when did you say? 22nd, I'm back. Okay. Up till now, things could change, you know, but up till now, the 22nd. Can I just say, everybody that's messaged us, I will get back to you. The girls from here, the craft team from here, all messaged me privately, which I thought was lovely. Ah. Got a proper nice welcome from them. That was nice. That's what we're like here, you see. It's been a thoroughly brilliant day. Absolutely love having Jak here. You'll see her on the 22nd. I won't be back until next Tuesday now, actually. I'm here tomorrow, but not here. All right. You've got George and Debbie, I think, tomorrow, haven't you? I'll see you soon. Bye.